Hey everyone, I am Lado Okhotnikov, and welcome to the official MetaWhale channel. Today, I'm going to share something very special with you, the complete W-Boost PDF that I have personally designed and created. This isn't just another documentation. This is a comprehensive blueprint that I've put together after months of research and development. This guide represents everything you need to know about participating in the MetaWhale ecosystem through W-Boost. So let me walk you through all the major points that I've included in this PDF, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of how this revolutionary program works. The first major thing I've explained in detail in this PDF is the withdrawal mechanism, which is completely different from traditional systems. You see, in most programs, people just withdraw tokens directly. It's a simple in and out process. But I've designed W-Boost with a unique approach that protects the ecosystem. Your earnings are converted into NFT-based assets. I chose this model specifically because it reduces volatility and ensures all withdrawals happen through real digital assets rather than direct swaps. In the PDF, I've outlined two clear options for you. First, you can sell your NFT, whether it's a passport NFT, level NFT, or voucher, on the marketplace at whatever price you choose, and you receive CES tokens. Second, you can use the instant buyback option, where the system automatically redeems your NFT for CES at a calculated price. There's a fixed fee for instant redemption, but you get immediate liquidity. This dual option system I've created gives users flexibility while maintaining ecosystem stability. Another crucial point I've covered extensively in the PDF is the subscription model, and I want to be absolutely clear about this because there's often confusion. The subscription is completely optional. It's not mandatory. I designed the core W-Boost income system to be generated through structure development and level progression, and it remains fully active even without any subscription. This was intentional in my design. If you don't activate a subscription, your main W-Boost earnings and payouts are not affected at all. Your level progress continues. System rewards keep coming. Everything works normally. The subscription only provides an additional passive income layer by mining in-game assets like BGW. I've structured it this way so that everyone can participate regardless of their budget or strategy. Some people want maximum returns and will activate subscriptions. Others prefer to focus just on the core structure. Both approaches work perfectly in the system I've built. The income distribution in subscription packages is something I've explained in great detail because it's structured differently from the main W-Boost levels. While W-Boost levels are directly based on cycles and upgrades, subscription income is primarily focused on asset mining. When you purchase a level NFT, you can add asset mining to it. I've made the cost dependent on how many assets you select. 1 asset equals the base price, 2 assets equal double the price, and so on. This is a passive reward system that accumulates assets over time without requiring any daily actions from you. The beauty of this design is that it runs parallel to your main structure activity, creating multiple income streams simultaneously. Changing sponsors and creating new wallets is something many people ask about, so I've dedicated a section in the PDF to explain this clearly. The Passport NFT acts as an independent profile in the system I've created. You don't need to create a separate wallet if you don't want to. You can create a new Passport NFT within the same wallet. Since the system is blockchain-based, once a structure is set, it cannot be changed. This is by design for security and transparency. If someone wants to start fresh with a new sponsor or structure, creating a new Passport NFT is the solution. I've built this flexibility into the system intentionally because I understand that people's situations and strategies change over time. The withdrawal process itself is something I've made as simple and transparent as possible, and I've documented every step in the PDF. Your earnings are primarily in IGT and CES tokens. Since everything is built on smart contracts, payments are deposited directly into your wallet, whether you're using MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or any other compatible wallet. The automation features I've integrated include auto-upgrade and auto-reinvest options. When you enable these, your profits automatically get used to advance to the next level or restart the same level. This removes the need for constant manual intervention. Plus, there's the W-Place marketplace, where you can directly obtain liquidity by selling your earnings or even your progressed NFTs. I designed this ecosystem to give you multiple exit and liquidity options at every stage. The level structure I've created is based on an accelerated movement logic, and in the PDF, I've broken down each level comprehensively. Level 1 starts with 30 slots and requires 20 IGT entry cost. Level 2 has 14 slots with 160 IGT entries. Level 3 drops to 6 slots with 800 IGT. Level 4 has 3 slots at 2000 IGT. Level 5 has 2 slots at 4000 IGT. This pattern creates the boost effect. As you move up, entry values rise sharply while available slots decrease. Then the cycle kind of repeats from level 6 onwards, with 30 slots at 2000 IGT, level 7 with 14 slots at 6000 IGT, all the way to level 10, which has just 2 slots at 27,000 IGT. I specifically designed this structure to help upper levels progress faster than in classic programs. The compression effect accelerates movement and creates momentum throughout the entire network. NFT ownership is a fundamental principle I've built into WBoost, and I've emphasized this throughout the PDF. Positions are issued as NFTs, which means users truly own them like any digital asset. These NFTs can be upgraded, held for long-term value appreciation, or sold on the marketplace. This opens up additional ways to earn beyond just the standard payouts. I wanted to create real digital ownership, not just virtual points in a database. When you hold a level NFT or passport NFT in WBoost, you're holding an actual blockchain asset that has independent value and can be transferred, traded, or utilized across the ecosystem. The token ecosystem I've created involves multiple currencies, each with a specific purpose, and I've explained each one clearly in the PDF. IGT is MetaWhale's internal currency. It has no external liquidity and is used exclusively for internal accruals, settlements, and level purchases. You also use it to buy NFTs on our marketplace and for other MetaWhale products. CES is the main ecosystem token that's liquid and traded on DEXs and CEXs. Within WBoost, you use it to buy any type of NFT on our marketplace. Then there are the in-game assets, BGW, Gold, Platinum, and Silver, which are assets of the MetaW metaverse that you mine via subscription-based mining devices. And finally, there's RME, which is a progression token for the future Royaltrix program. It gets accrued automatically when you purchase and activate a level NFT. Each of these tokens serves a distinct function in the ecosystem I've designed, creating an integrated economic layer. Profitability is obviously a key concern for anyone participating, so I've included detailed profitability tables in the PDF. Level 1 offers 1000% profitability, meaning your 20 IGT investment returns 200 IGT total. Level 2 provides 620% profitability. 160 IGT investment yields 992 IGT. Level 3 gives 300% on 800 IGT, which is 2400 IGT return. Level 4 provides 200% on 2000 IGT for 4000 IGT return. Level 5 offers 100% return. Then the pattern repeats from level 6, with 1000% again on 2000 IGT, giving 20,000 IGT return. These percentages represent the total you receive per cycle, and I've calculated them to ensure sustainable growth while rewarding active participants. The payout distribution mechanism within each level is something I've engineered very carefully. Each level has a specific structure format, S30, S14, S6, S3, or S2, which determines how many slots it has and how it closes. The payouts are distributed in percentages of the entry amount. For example, you might receive 12 payouts of 25% each, or 8 payouts of 80% each, depending on the level. Some of these payouts go to you directly as profit. Some are designated for auto-reinvest to restart the same level, and some are allocated for auto-upgrade to move you to the next level. I've designed each level's payout formula to balance immediate returns with structural growth and system sustainability. Auto-reinvest is a mechanism I'm particularly proud of because it ensures continuous participation. For each level I've designed, certain payouts are predefined to participate in auto-reinvest. For instance, in level 1, the last 2 payouts at 50% each are designated for auto-reinvest. In level 2, it's the last payout of 20% plus the last payout of 80%. When the level structure is fully filled, these predefined payouts automatically go towards starting a new cycle of the same level. This serves multiple purposes in my design. It supports continuous movement of the structure, forms repeating income cycles, and allows the level to keep running without any manual user actions. The system just keeps working for you automatically. What I've also built into the auto-reinvest feature is an economic stabilization mechanism. If someone chooses to disable auto-reinvest, a 25% fee is withheld and directed to the CES token burn mechanism. This creates a deflationary effect by reducing the token's circulating supply, which strengthens the meta whale economy in the long term. So even when people opt out of automation, it still benefits the entire ecosystem. This is the kind of thoughtful design I've incorporated throughout WBoost. Auto-upgrade is equally important in the system architecture I've created. It provides automatic transition to the next level, using a portion of the payouts you receive. The logic is individual for each level and built into the cycle formula. During the structure fill process, certain payouts are directed to activate the next level, giving you access to more compact structures with fewer slots and higher turnover. For example, in Level 1, after the first 8 payouts of 25%, all subsequent payouts except the last 2 at 50% are directed to upgrade. In Level 2, the third payout of 20% plus 6 payouts of 80% from the third line starting from the second position go toward upgrading. I've calculated these formulas to create optimal progression speed while maximizing your returns at each stage. Just like with auto-reinvest, I've incorporated an economic benefit when auto-upgrade is disabled. A 25% commission is withheld and goes to the CES burn mechanism, again creating that deflationary effect. The more activity there is in WBoost, the more burning occurs, which strengthens the value of the ecosystem. Everything is interconnected in the design I've created. The structure filling mechanism operates on principles of synergy and collective growth. Partners take positions in the NFT level structure automatically through the algorithm I've developed. The system makes the structure's movement smooth and stable. All levels operate independently from each other, which means you can have multiple income streams running simultaneously. Positions can be filled through personal invitations, network movement from team activity, or upgrades by other participants. The distribution algorithm creates steady, even movement, forming a stable flow of incoming partners. This synergistic design means that every partner's action creates momentum that speeds up the movement of structures for everyone. The CES to IGT conversion rate system I've implemented uses real-time market data. The rate equals the average price value in the CES USDT pool on the WDEX crypto exchange over the last 5 minutes before the moment of conversion. The reverse conversion from IGT to CES is calculated exactly the same way. So if the average CES price in the last 5 minutes was 5 USDT, then 1 CES equals 5 IGT. If it was 10 USDT, then 1 CES equals 10 IGT. This dynamic pricing ensures fairness and reflects actual market conditions rather than arbitrary fixed rates. I've outlined 3 main start strategies in the PDF to accommodate different types of participants. The minimal start involves activation of just level 1. This is ideal for getting familiar with the product, has minimal financial load, offers quick onboarding, and provides the ability to scale smoothly as you learn. The optimal start covers 3 to 5 levels. This provides increased payout flow and fast upgrade potential, minimizes losses due to missed payouts, and is suitable for active users who want better returns. The leader start encompasses 7 to 10 levels. This gives maximum coverage of the structure's movement, high speed of return on investment, and is the best scenario for those building teams. Each strategy has its place depending on your goals and resources. Subscription pricing and activation is another area I've detailed thoroughly. Each level has a fixed subscription cost per asset. Level 1 costs 2 IGT per asset. Level 2 is 16 IGT. Level 3 is 80 IGT. Level 4 is 200 IGT. Level 5 is 400 IGT. Then it drops back to 200 IGT for level 6, then rises again to 600 for level 7, 1200 for level 8, 1800 for level 9, and 2700 for level 10. There are 2 activation methods. Option A is purchasing a subscription with your level NFT, where a minimum of 1 subscription per level is already included in the cost, with BGW selected by default. The formula is level NFT price equals level price plus subscription price. Option B is purchasing the subscription directly for an active level by paying IGT from your wallet at the fixed level price. If a subscription is already active at a level, the equivalent amount in IGT is returned to your internal balance to avoid overpayment. BGW as an in-game currency is something I've developed for the MetaW metaverse. It's needed so that different games and activities inside MetaW work within a unified value system. This connects progress, interactions, in-game scenarios, and mechanics between products. BGW can be earned passively through mining devices in WBoost, creating a clear bridge. You develop positions in WBoost while simultaneously building a reserve of in-game tokens for future scenarios in MetaW. This integration between WBoost and the broader MetaWhale ecosystem is intentional in my design. RME, or Royalty Matrix Energy, is a progression token I've created for the future Royaltrix program and Royalty NFT. It's credited to you automatically when you purchase and activate a level NFT, and it's sent directly to your wallet. This gives you another source of long-term value. As you develop levels in WBoost, you're also accumulating a resource that will be used in Royaltrix. In the future program, RME will become energy for development, enabling royalty NFT level progression, upgrades, and various progression mechanics. This forward-looking design ensures that your participation in WBoost today builds value for tomorrow's opportunities. The asset selection and wrapping system I've designed adds another dimension to the subscription value. Available assets include BGW by default, plus in-game resources like gold, platinum, and silver. Asset selection is available at 2 points, when purchasing level NFT and when purchasing a subscription directly. You select one asset or a set of assets, and the subscription starts mining for each selected asset, with results being summed. The subscription cost is calculated for each asset separately, so one asset equals base price, two assets equal base price times 2, and so on. To give these assets additional value and enable transfers, they can be wrapped into an NFT where the metadata specifies the asset type and amount. Then that NFT can be listed on the WPlace marketplace. To return to in-game asset format, you simply burn the NFT, and the system records the event and credits the corresponding amount to your balance. The growth and earning potential in WBoost comes from multiple sources that I've built into the system. Earnings are generated as your structure fills up by your NFT level. Each level has its own payout logic and unique profitability. Automation through upgrade and reactivation creates conditions for continuous growth. The more levels you activate, the more moving structures you form, creating multiple income streams. Multiple cycles allow you to maintain several income sources simultaneously, and subscriptions generate passive mining of BGW and in-game resources alongside the program's main payouts. Plus, there's the ability to develop multiple positions simultaneously through different Passport NFTs. All of these elements work together in the comprehensive system I've designed. So, there you have it. This is the WBoost PDF that I've personally created and designed. Every element, every mechanism, every formula has been carefully thought out and integrated into a cohesive whole. This isn't just documentation, it's a complete roadmap for participating in the digital economy of the future through MetaWhale. I encourage you to study this PDF carefully, understand each component, and make informed decisions about your participation. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the MetaWhale ecosystem.